Welcome back, folks. We've just received breaking news that a skirmish between U.S. forces and Iraqi soldiers in Iraq has just broken out. We will now cut to our reporter abroad who's in the middle of the battle.
Hello viewers, as you can see, we're in the middle of a gunfight like no other. The US troops are coming from the west and the Iraqis are coming from the east. The US troops are trying to penetrate deeper into the country to oust Saddam Hussein, but Saddam and his soldiers are putting up a powerful defense in an attempt to remain in power. I don't know if you could hear that, folks, but the Iraqi soldiers just fired an RPG on a public building. I don't know if any civilians are hurt. From the sounds I can hear behind me, we can only assume the worst. I've been told we must leave due to dangerous surroundings. We will continue our coverage when we get to a safe location.
Alright, so viewers, we've brought in an expert on the Iraqi-US struggle. So, sir, what do you think will be the outcome of this skirmish?
Well, based on previous engagements that I have studied, it is very probable that the U.S. forces will overpower the already fleeing Iraqi forces. Although they put up a strong fight, the U.S. has more support and practically unlimited resources. The only way that the Iraqis will come out on the top is because the Iraqis know how to use the urban environment to their advantages. Now, some specific strategies used by the insurgents are they like to get hyped up on drugs such as cocaine, crack, dope, anything that makes them impervious to pain. And since these guards these insurgents are not as armed or have as much supplies or resources as the United States, they like to hide caches of weapons within housing, such as in floors or cupboards or anywhere they can hide. Typically, these caches contain RPGs, assault rifles, sniper rifles, hand grenades, munitions, and what they would do is that they would run light, which means that generally they only care about one assault rifle and plus maybe a magazine or so, and once they run out, they would dish that weapon, go to these caches hidden within the building, and use those. Now, compared to the Iraqi Royal Guards, these guys were better armed than the insurgents. For example, they had actual tanks, they had much better weapons, they had experienced men, and they also had APCs, armored personnel carriers. Most of these weapons were Russian surplus, or they were actually supplied by the Russians before the end of the Cold War. Yeah.
We're receiving word that our reporter has reached a safer area.
Yes, we have reached a safer location and the fighting has died down a bit. Medical assistance has arrived at the building. We are told we need to leave again because the fighting may erupt again.